What's up, everyone? Arif here, and well, I was requested today to help somebody with their assignment, despite the fact there's already a video that exists on this. But hey, who am I to turn down the opportunities that are presented to me, right? So this was an interesting experience since I am the one who created the first video showing you how to beat this game. It actually took me 7 tries to get through it. So there was a lot of learning here that I had to reteach myself, but in the end we got there. So, well, let's get started and show you how to beat this game, I guess, for 2022. Let's get this game started. As with all the games in this Pearson collection, you're going to have emails, text messages, and phone. None of them have any bearing on the game. The only thing you want to look at the start is in your emails, you're going to have this one that tells you the cost of amulets, the shipping time, and expedition time, all the kind of entry financials you need to kind of get this started. Emails you can ignore, phone calls you can also ignore. They're not going to have any weight on the game whatsoever. It's all smoke and mirrors. At the start of this game, you see that I'm doing my initial order here. You have to treat this order as if you were doing a restock order. It's going to come in immediately, and that's what's going to trip up a lot of you. Is you're going to do an order of 50 amulets, and then you're going to run your first 5 days in the red target, which is really, really bad because, well, you might think, hey, 5 days of red in a 365 day pricing or sell-off schedule. No, it will actually hurt you in the long run. In one of my 7 attempts I took to make this video, I actually failed the game because I had 4 red days. Not consecutively, but I had 4 red days. And those 4 red days led to a lot of lost money. The strategy for this is still the same as the first video I put out, where you want to do a stair-step method. And what I mean by that is you want to have a nice high consistent going down curve that respikes every 5 days. Every 5 days you want to be restocking, give or take. Also, at the start of this game, this is also going to trip up a lot of you. Do not over order. You can see here at the start on the total profits per year, every time I do an order, the cost of that order is subtracting away from my total profits, which is fine. But if you're always running in the red right from the outset, that's gonna hurt you. So whatever number I threw in at the start of this video, go with that number at the start and just follow the method that I'm doing here. This video is being recorded with the video running in real time. I'm not editing anything out of this. All the scenes you can see are complete. So just go with the numbers, go with the method that I'm doing here, because you can see here just now on this last order, I ordered and the bar jumped back a bit, but you want it to always stay positive. If you're running a negative after every order, you'll never, ever complete this game. There's no shot that you will complete this game. So be very mindful of how many you're ordering. Never order too much, okay? Because you don't want to have overstock. Well, it might seem like a good idea of, hey, why don't I just order 5,000 amulets and just hold it for the entire year? That's a terrible idea because you will never recover from that purchase cost. This is never going to happen in the time by the end of the year. By the time you turn a profit, it'll probably be something like October if you ordered 5,000 amulets right out the gate. So don't do that. Order a nice little consistent amount. As you can see here, I never go crazy. It's always in the few hundreds I'm going with. And I'm kind of just planning as I see what the demand cost is. Right now we're in April, week 37, and I'm going to do an order right now of 500 or 600, whatever this says on the screen here. And good, as it goes down, it goes down, it goes down, and it pops. There we go. Now, because we're in the spring going into summer months, you can see the demand for amulets has gone up. So I increase my amount of purchases. I increase the quantity of my purchases, but I also increase the frequency of my purchases because we're pushing more amulets per day. Once again, you have to understand the whole concept of supply and demand. The demand is very, very high, so you need to make sure you have a consistent supply going on this. But this is really the entire game that you're watching here. Now you can see at the bottom, We're in May. We're okay for our profit wise. I'll openly admit I'm a little bit behind where I'd like to be, sitting at only $250,000 by May. I would have liked to have been here by April, but you know, you can't really win them all. The boss satisfaction meter there in the bottom right, you can just ignore that. That's not going to have also any bearing on the outcome of your grade. So don't worry if you have a negative boss satisfaction, who cares? Your boss is probably an idiot anyway. But when you see I do the orders, I'm never ordering so much where the blue bar jumps back a whole lot. The blue bar jumps back, and almost within the first like 2 days, I make that money back. So you want to always be, this has to be a 3 steps forward, 1 step back mindset that you come to with the approach in this game. Now, in this last one here, you just saw I let that bar get a little bit too low. I'll openly admit I got a little bit greedy on that one. So I had to readjust and make sure I had my next order like up and at 'em and ready to go. Even here, it got a little bit low, but the numbers are always consistently going up. And remember, like I said, the summer is the time that you make the most money. So this is the time that you want to make sure you always have stock. You're never running a deficit. You're always making sure that you have just in time delivery of your products. That is the biggest thing that I think this game is trying to teach you, is understand the whole concept of just in time delivery. So never have too much stock, but never have empty stock either. But as you go through from July, you'll see a bar is going up and up and up. And I am gonna just speed this footage along because it's rinse and repeat, as you can tell. There's nothing that's changed since I started talking on this video. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit, and then we can see around November, December where we're at. Okay, here we are at the end of November, coming on to November 27th. Once again, the stair-step method works. I'm running a little bit of red here. This was my mistake, I'll openly admit, but what I can run that mistake because I already crossed the amount required to win the game. You had to make $1 million. I'm already well past $1 million. And it might take you a few tries to understand how this like concept works with just-in-time delivery and everything. But this video is proof positive that this method works, that this is how you beat the game. On the 7th try, like I said, 7th is a lot. On the 7th try, I crushed it this time around. Just absolutely obliterated the target goal. And coming now into December 27th, I just don't even bother trying to restock, just run the red day, and that is the end. So now when we go to the summary, we look down, everything looks good. You can see where my last attempt was versus this attempt. Very much a huge difference, but also at the same time though, I was never that far off either. But those few red days, like I said, will hurt you in the end. You can see here on my last one, those few red days would have been all the difference for that $60,000. But I don't know if your teacher wants you to keep this report. My teacher never wanted it, so I just kind of deleted it after I was done. But you can see here how my performance was. All in all, pretty good. Pretty good. But there you guys go. That is how you beat this simulation. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hey, hit that subscribe button. If you have games for your classes that I don't have videos on, hey, shoot me an email. I would actually be happy to help you if I get to make content on this video. Thanks so much, guys. Have a good day. And, well, this is Christmas when this is being recorded. So, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and I will see you next year. Bye.